Lynn had checked her email 100 times that week, but tonight, the word finally appeared. Congratulations. A full scholarship to study abroad, a different country, a different life. Her heart raced as if it had been waiting for this moment since she was a child. All her life, Lynn had lived above the family shop. Her parents woke up before sunrise and went to bed long after the last customer left. When other kids went to extra classes, Lynn stacked boxes and counted money with her mother. "Study hard," her father would say, "so you won't have to stand behind this counter forever." That night, Lynn showed her parents the email. Her mother covered her face with her hands and laughed through tears. Her father read every line slowly, his lips moving without sound. "Our girl," he whispered, "a full scholarship. We always knew you'd fly higher than this street." A few days later, as the shop grew busy with evening customers, Lynn heard a crash. Her father had fallen to his knees, one hand clawing at the shelf. The doctor's words at the hospital were heavy but careful. "It wasn't a big stroke, but his body needs to rest. No more long days at the shop." At the kitchen table, the future was suddenly printed on paper. On one side, hospital bills, rent, supplier invoices. On the other, an admission letter, a flight ticket, a start date. "We can manage," her mother said quizzically. "Don't worry about us. Just go." But Lynn could see the shaking in her mother's hands as she held the calculator. Lynn went to see her old English teacher. "If I leave, my parents will be alone with the shop and the hospital. If I stay, I might never get this chance again." Her teacher was silent for a moment. "Sometimes," she said softly, "life doesn't give us a choice between right and wrong. It gives us a choice between two kinds of love." That night, Lynn sat on the roof with her father. In his hand was the shop key. In hers, the flight ticket. "When you were little," he said, "I promised myself I would not let this shop become your whole world. I wanted these keys to feel lighter in your hands than they did in mine." He paused. "But I also only have one heart, and it's getting tired." The next morning, the decision sat quietly on Lynn's desk. One ticket, one key. One path to a new world. One path back to the old one. Both were heavy in different ways. Both were made of love. No one could pick them up for her. In her mind, Lynn could see two futures. In one, she walked under foreign skies, speaking English every day, building a career her parents had never even dreamed of. In the other, she stayed above the shop, carrying boxes, driving her father to checkups, making sure the lights stayed on. Was one future more right than the other? Or were they just two different ways to say I love you? Lynn's story doesn't end with us knowing which door she chose. It ends with a question that many of us will face in different forms. When love pulls you in two directions, which part of your heart will you follow? If you were Lynn, holding a ticket in one hand and a key in the other, what would you do, and why?